So today I would record a football video, but that's the situation outside right now. So guys, today I'm bringing you the first instalment of the Eurozone. Now, as I said in the warm-up video to the Eurozone, it's basically going to be me talking about everything Euros, from squads being announced, which I'm going to be talking about today. Also going to be talking about the games in the Euros. Also got a vlog coming up, cheeky vlog at Wembley, seeing Portugal, England versus Portugal that is. So that'll be fantastic for you guys, but that'll be all part of this collective Europe sort of festive season, if you know what I mean. But anyway, the big news that's come in at 2 o'clock today was the England squad. Now, there are some controversial things for most people. There are some people who I might not have chosen. There's some people who I think Roy Hodgson has absolutely done the right thing in choosing them, but they need to use that player in a specific way. And the first person I'm going to get on to is Marcus Rashford. Now, he has had a very good season for Manchester United. Very good breakthrough season. If Martial was not injured in that warm-up against Michelin, we probably wouldn't have seen the back of Marcus Rashford coming onto the field and scoring all the goals that he has this season and saving Manchester United on quite a number of occasions, and saving Louis van Gaal's job for that time during the season, but he is now sacked. But I think he's made the right decision in taking him. You might think I'm a bit biased, but actually he's made a good decision in taking him, because I mean, we've already got strikers who are probably going to play ahead of him. You know, Kane and Vardy, I reckon, are going to play if they can. They're going to play most of the games up front with the front two of them two. But he's a good option. We've also got Sturridge there. But also, just being in and around the camp and experiencing the atmosphere, he'll get the experience of, you know, the Euro season and the Euro sort of atmosphere in an England camp in a major tournament. And that's what you need these players to do. You need them to have the experience, so that the next World Cup in 2018 in Russia, maybe he might be a bit more of an experienced player and we can take him and he could be one of our frontline strikers. You never know. But to be honest, also, I do think he should be allowed some game time. I'm not sure how much, but just some game time, just to get some experience. Maybe just bring him on for the second half in one of the group stage games. I'm not sure, but just give him some game time, because in my opinion also, there's no point in bringing someone if they're just going to sit on the bench the whole time. They need to be able to come on and give them a chance to see what they can do on the big stage. But overall, I thought Roy Hodgson did a very good thing in picking Marcus Rashford, and hopefully he can do very well at the Euros. So also in the squad, I have noticed that the club which has the most amount of England players in the squad is, you guessed it, Spurs, with 5 Tottenham players, a very good team who produce a lot of English talent. So very well done to them for getting 5 players into a major tournament. They've also got loads of other players, you know, Belgian players. I think Denmark are in it. Yeah, they've got Christian Eriksen, got Chadli, places, people like that. You know, very good players in their team who are playing in the Euros as well. But the Tottenham players are Kyle Walker, Danny Rose, Kane, Dyer and Ali. So very, very good players in our team. I mean, 5 players is a very good amount. I think Man United have got 3 players with Rooney, Rashford and Smalling. But Chelsea have only got the 1 player after finishing not a very good place for them this season. So, you know, I think it's a very strong squad and one which has the potential to do very well at the Euros. But well done to Tottenham for actually producing the English talent and giving them a go, because I know that's sort of their club ethos, and well done to them, I guess. Alright, one notable omission from this squad is Danny Drinkwater. Now, Danny Drinkwater is a centre midfield player for the champions of England. Still can't believe I'm saying this, Leicester City, the champions of England. He was one of the key players in Leicester's season, and he actually has been performing alright for England, to be honest. But I'm not sure if he's as good as the other centre mids that we have. I mean, I know he hasn't really had any experience of major tournaments, and I know really Rashford hasn't either. But I'm sort of half and half really, because if he was to be taken, would he get played with Henderson and the likes of Wilshere and people like that, you know? So I'm not exactly sure whether he should have been taken or whether he should be not, but he has not been taken by Roy Hodgson. Hopefully that'll be the right decision, but hopefully he can get some rest, you know, look at himself in the mirror, and hopefully come back for the 2018 World Cup. I would love to see that from him, so good luck to him. And one last thing I just want to say on this squad is Jack Wilshere being included in the squad. Now, my problem with Jack Wilshere is that the reason why he omitted players like Theo Walcott and people like that is because they didn't have as much game time. But if you look at Jack Wilshere has had very little game time compared to all the other players in this squad, and to be honest, the logic from that does not sort of work out. So I'm not really sure. Also, he's just come back from an injury. He'd only played the one game for England before this next warm-up game against Portugal, but he only has played one game since his injury. So is it a risk taking Jack Wilshere? But I think it probably is a risk, and hopefully it's a risk that pay off, because I know he's quite a talented player, to be honest, and hopefully he can do the goods for the Euros. But that's about it for this first instalment of the Eurozone. Hopefully throughout the weeks to come I'll have more content for you. Do you think this England squad is the strongest we could have made it? Is there any noticeable players who you thought should have been in it or should not have been in the squad that Roy Hodgson had selected? Leave a comment down below. But anyway guys, thank you guys for watching the first episode of the Eurozone, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.